Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the King of Bows in the Adder. And you're still in that little bit of a nap. Maybe you're coming out of it a little bit, and there's the King's talking to you, right? The rest just dropped off, so it's time to wake up. Okay, because you've got a lot of people talking to you right here. You got the Hooded Man, the Guardian, the King of Vessels. And now the King, the King of Bows. All right, and the King of Bows is symbolic of magical power and healing, and that's what you're going through, right? The rest was healing. Okay, you're healing with the Seven of Stones. You got some healing going on with the King of Vessels as well. The universe is trying to heal you. Okay, so you've got a lot of healing going on, and like I said, when my mom was on her way to the other side, she would sleep a lot, and she said that she was always healing. So, this king, kings rule the castle, and bows are about fire energy, action, creativity, and this king is a leader in action. He is kind of guy, he is kind of the one that's going to go right into the battle. Okay, he's not, he's going to be out there with his knights. All right, now, this guy's going to be very charismatic. So when the battle's being fought, he's running into the battle and he's raising his sword and he's, riling people up, okay, to get them to fight. And, he's a very attractive, mature leader when he does that. Very charismatic, like I said. He's got strong resolve and high energy and wisdom, and his leadership is unchallenged. Nobody's going to question him when he goes into battle, all right? And maybe this is a person in your life. Maybe this is you, okay? But in this waking up period, this King of Bows is trying to tell you that you need to take a direct path. You need to keep going to your goals and make everything realized. Where the King of Vessels is kind of let's hold back a little bit. Let's think about this. He doesn't let his emotions get a hold of him. Where this King of Bows, he gets that emotion going. He's going right at it, okay? And like I said, if this is a person in your life, it's somebody who's an honorable person, someone who stands out in a crowd. Could be a leader of a PTA group that's very respected. Could be a leader within your community, that stands up. Very recognizable. All right. Somebody who takes charge is very charismatic, like I said, that leader. If this is an aspect of what they do, they're putting their touch on things. All right. And they're going to come by and look over your shoulder and say, hey, you might want to think about doing this. And you're not going to challenge him because he's going to be right. All right. And he's kind of like that professor in school, right? If you use your professors wisely, this professor is going to say, this is the way I want it done. And you're going to give it to him. And he's going to say, you know what, this is good, but I want you to do something else. You used him as a resource. He's giving you some advice on how to make things better. So, you go back and you make changes to your draft or whatever, and, you resubmit it. Okay. He's going to be somebody who's assertive and very enthusiastic. If this is an event, let's see, if this is an event, it could be somewhere that's, somebody or something is establishing a position, taking a stand for something, looking at opportunities to reach a goal, right? So, let's say you're at, Trade Center, right? This is going to be somebody that's going to set up a booth to, talk about, let's just say, something around cameras, right? And they're going to set up a booth, and they're going to be the authority in cameras, and, they're going to have a lot of people around that booth. So, while you're taking this nap, and hopefully you're coming out of it here pretty soon, hopefully the cards say that too, we need to get into some action, because you've got that challenge coming on, that six of arrows, that transition. You got a transition coming on. And rest just fell off. So, maybe after 7 days of resting, maybe it's 7 seconds, 7 minutes, 7 hours, maybe it's a night, who knows? It's time to get a move on, all right? And this king says, where do you need to take charge? Well, I can tell you where you need to take charge. You need to take charge in waking up, right? That's what the cards are saying. It's time to wake up. We need to take charge in what's going on in our lives, right? because we've got a soulful reunion coming on. All right, I need to meet that karmic person. And I know the universe is, I'm taking charge of what's going on in my life. So I know the universe has got me backed up with the pole star. The King of Vessels is where is tolerance needed. When these two are together, okay, let's see. This is actually looking away from the King of Bows. So the King of Vessels is actually looking down towards the Guardian, which we're going to talk about next. The King of Vessels saying where is tolerance needed. And, he's kind of reminding the King of Bows, you need to be tolerant. Just relax. Watch what you're doing with your energy. Don't be so gung-ho. Let's look at things and see where they're at, right? Let's not let our emotions get the best of us. And that's what, the King of Vessels is saying. The Guardian, he wants to stop you because he looked within and he's seen the shadows, right? He sees the fear. But this King of Bows, he's like, fear? I know no fear. I'm going right into that battle. I'm going to go ahead and take it right to them, right? And the Guardian's saying, hey, that's great. I'm happy for you. Just be careful. Where do you need to take charge in your healing? Okay, it's time to wake up. And where do you need to take charge with that hooded man? Okay, looking within, gaining that wisdom and knowledge. You can look at it and say, you know what? I've gained some wisdom and knowledge here within the last couple of weeks. I've looked within and I see exactly where I've been. And, now I have to look at where my enthusiasm's leading me. Okay, well, I'm resting right now. I'm healing, right? With that 7 of Stones. And the Guardian, he's asking me to look at my fears. All right, and I'm enthusiastic. I'm not worried about my fears. I'm going to go charge right into the battle. But like the King of Vessels said, I need to watch what I'm doing. I can't just run into battle with everything on my sleeve. I need to take some time. Yes, I'm very enthusiastic. Okay, but the King of Vessels is also telling me who's depending on me for support. I still got a kingdom to run. The Queen of Bows, that hare, she's running the castle while I'm out. I'm out here with the Knight of Bows, that fox, and, the Page of Bows, with the stoat. So maybe I do need to be a little bit less enthusiastic and listen to, the people that are in my court, right? And just understand, who is really depending on me. My bow kingdom is depending on me, so I can't charge into something, even though I know that the pole star has got my, the universe has got my back. I just have to take it easy a little bit. I have to back off. I have to take my foot off the throttle. All right, but I'm going to wake up, because there is this reunion going on. So that's pretty much the story for today. The King of Bows is sitting there, and he's coming to you in this half dream that you're coming out of, and he's saying, hey, you need to take charge. You need to be enthusiastic, but to the point where just wake up first, and then we'll talk about things. All right, we'll see you in camp in the morning. So there you have it. King of Bows, Adder. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. This is D for Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.